Yes people, we are once again back on the beautiful whiteboard. In this video I'm going to be talking about how Listicles got me a $45,000 day in dropshipping. I go through this in every video, but if you don't know who I am, my name is Jack. I started dropshipping in November of 2023, found my first winning product in January of 2024, which done 120k in that month, and so far I've been in dropshipping for just over a year and we've done over £2 million in sales, which is pretty crazy to be honest. I still can't believe that we've managed to do that much, and this year we're on track to do anywhere between 5 to 10 million with 3 separate brands. But in this video I'm going to be talking about a different type of landing page, why you should use it, and actually how to implement it to your Shopify store. So the first thing is that I'm going to start with is, what are listicles? Listicles are a type of landing page. So instead of running your ads just straight to a product page where they have the offer and then like a short bit like copy and description and reviews, the difference between that and a listicle is that the listicle kind of guides the customer through the purchase. It highlights different pain points, different features of the product, and just basically informs the customer of what their problem is and why our product is going to solve that problem. It also highlights pain points. Like I said, you're usually going to stick to a format like this and structure like this, which I am going to go through, but first you need to understand what a listicle is. There's also an advertorial as well, which is slightly different. Essentially, an advertorial is where you create sort of like a fake website where an anonymous person is like reviewing it and giving their opinion on the product, and it will have a link at the very bottom where it will say like check availability or something like that. So it's basically like a news article written by someone from their point of view on why and how it's helped them in their life and why you should probably buy the product as well. I would only start to implement something like this when you're anywhere between 1 to 2k a day. That's sort of the range that we were at when we implemented listicles, and now the listicles always get the top spend on our ad account every single time, just because they're way more effective than a regular product page. But if you're below the 1k mark, I would stick to the regular product page, focus on ads, focus on creating a good offer before you start doing stuff like this. This is just extra on top to push your rev past this number and try and get to the 10k mark. So you're probably wondering why they work. So if you follow a structure like this, where it's like reasons why they should buy, risk reversal, offer and reviews, basically you can go through every single point and handle objections. You can present clear reasons why your product solves their problem. That's always going to be the biggest factor. You want to solve their problem with your product. So if you've got a product that's like, I don't know, beauty or fashion, this is not going to work for you. You need to have a product that people kind of don't understand what it is, because a lot of times in dropshipping you're going to be selling a product that they've probably never seen before. So if you have an ad that's only 1 minute long and you run it to a regular product page, what's the chances that they're going to have enough information to digest to understand what the product actually does, what their problem is, and why they should trust you and not go to Amazon or TikTok? And that's the beauty of the listicle. If you've got a product that's kind of unusual, it's not common, it's not been seen before by consumers, you can guide them through, explain what it does, certain features, highlighting the pain points that your product solves, and handle objections that they might have as well. And as I said, it takes them through a journey, so you're not sticking an offer right at the very beginning and basically trying to convert them on that one ad that they've watched. You're taking them through a journey, you're giving them reasons, you're going through different points, you're making it kind of long form, paragraph style per reason. You give them a risk reversal where you're going to offer something like a 30-day money back guarantee like this. No results for 30 days, you get your money back. Then you give them the offer, and that offer could look something like, as I said, it'll be at the bottom, it will say check availability, if that's even how you spell it. I'm trying to do this on the go. Check availability at the bottom, and then that'll link them to your website, where you'll then take them to the product page, and essentially they're going to have a sort of partial commitment to purchasing because they've spent so much time going through your articles, watching your ads, that when they get presented with an offer with no risk essentially, they just want to buy. Everything's been explained to them, like it's an easy purchase at that point. Whereas if you're sending cold traffic from one ad to a PDP, it's going to be a lot harder. Not to say that this can't work, obviously it does. We still run traffic to product pages, but this listicle format just performs that slight bit better. And this is how we structure it. On Shopify, you can actually make this in Shopify. I've got a video on my YouTube channel that you can watch. I'll leave a link for it below. It's essentially, it's the easiest way to make listicles. There's all other platforms such as like Page Deck, that you can use to make the listicles, but if you're just getting started and you don't want to pay for any platform, you could create a page inside Shopify. You could title it 5 reasons why thousands are switching to X product for X reason. That's what we do. We stick to this. We then go a picture of the product, what it is, maybe in an action, a GIF of it, showing what the product is and what it does, and then we just go into reasons, anywhere between 3 to 5 reasons why they should buy. Make sure that you use Claude, make sure that you use your GPTs to help you write this, and you want to give the AI all the information about your product, but you want to tell it to write it in a format that highlights pain points rather than writing about benefits and features of the product. As I said earlier, you want to get people on the emotional side. You want to create that emotion within them when they watch the ad, so when they click through to the listicle, all their pain points are going to be solved by your product. So anywhere between 3 to 5 reasons, then you're going to go straight into a risk reversal. When you're dropshipping, people are not going to have any trust in your store at all. I get so many comments on Facebook saying that we're scamming, or they've been done on Facebook before, they've bought something through Instagram and they never got it. So trust from a customer's perspective is probably not at an all-time high when they visit your site, which is probably going to be a store they've never seen before, and you need to stop them from going to Amazon. So we do this with the risk reversal. You say 30-day money back guarantee, return if you don't see results, whatever it is, make it related to your product, and then you go into your offer where you could potentially offer something like free gifts or a discount today only. Anything that will add on to the partial commitment from spending time reading the listicle just adds on to the intent that they will have to buy, and then you just go into reviews as standard, testimonials, anything that just has that element of social proof essentially. And that is pretty much it. A very, very basic video. Hopefully you could kind of understand what I'm trying to say in this video. If you actually want a full breakdown, I've done one previously on Shopify. I'll leave a link for that down below, like I said, but I'm also just starting to test out advertorials. So if you want a full breakdown of that, me on my PC, talking about how to do it, what images I'm going to use, what type of reasons I'm going to write, what copy do I use, what offer, let me know in the comments below. And once again, I appreciate you all watching. Hopefully this one was valuable and you could take something away from it. See you in the next video.